Welcome to the 2018 VtSHARES Campaign Ambassador Training. My name is Hope Smith, and I am the chair of the VtSHARES Coordinating Committee. We are very excited to show you the improvements we have made.
And I'm Carrie Saylor from Green Mountain United Way. I'm here to give you tips and tricks to inspire your agency, department, or team to make this year's VtSHARES the best it can be.
The committee has spent a lot of time over the past year making improvements to the campaign. We took the feedback that we received from you and used it as direction to make some improvements. Today, we are going to spend some time reviewing a few things. By the time you leave today, you should be able to do the following: inform fellow employees about VtSHARES, explain the purpose and impact of VtSHARES, identify your role and responsibilities, implement keys to success, and be able to implement the process, know any logistics, and other helpful information. Some of us have been around VtSHARES for a while, and some of us are new to the campaign. Maybe we have heard of it, and maybe we haven't. Let's spend a few minutes to talk about what VtSHARES is. VtSHARES was established in 1977 as the State Employee Combined Charitable Appeal, also known as SECA. It was created as a way for state employees to contribute to Vermont-based charities through payroll deduction. Employees can either sign up for a one-time deduction or over the course of a year.
The role of each United Way, in addition to serving our community's needs in the areas of health, education, financial stability, and basic needs, is to work with employers like the state of Vermont to make sure that there's an easy, efficient process for employees' pledged donations to get to the organizations they want to support. Each United Way umbrella organization works with local charities from start to finish to ensure they comply with the requirements for VtSHARES through the application process. And we close the loop by ensuring that donations given through VtSHARES reach the appropriate charities under our umbrellas. We know that giving is a personal choice, and the power of VtSHARES is that each employee can give to local Vermont organizations that support improving the lives of everyone who calls Vermont home. This power comes from an employee's individual choice and from the flexibility that VtSHARES gives. Each employee can give to as many or as few charities as they wish with just one simple payroll deduction. One of the many benefits of paperless pledging this year is that employees can feel confident that their personal choice is private and will not be seen or shared by colleagues or coworkers. The goal is to make giving easy and painless as possible for donors, and for those gifts to make the largest possible impact. Charities receiving these gifts are especially grateful for VtSHARES because these donations can be used in the best way the organization sees fit to fulfill their mission. Some organizations put that funding toward a particular program. Others use it to support their broader mission. There is no easier way for Vermonters to make a difference for Vermont than through VtSHARES.
What's new this year? Well, we are paperless. The pledge process has converted to an online giving system. Through the VtSHARES website, employees can find eligible charities and fill out the online donation form. You can also find success stories along with other helpful information. We also felt that while we were upgrading the pledge system, your title should be upgraded to reflect all of the tremendous work and promotion you do. Key people have earned the new name, Campaign Ambassador. While reflecting on the updated role of the key person, the committee was forced to look at the name we call those who promote the campaign. Key person felt a little outdated, and when a committee member came across the term ambassador, we all agreed that it fit. Ambassador is a person who acts as a representative or promoter of a specified activity. In this situation, all of you are a representative and a promoter of the VtSHARES campaign.
As the campaign ambassador in this year full of changes, your help is more important than ever. When we talk to charities, they're eager to share their stories, missions, and work with all of the potential VtSHARES participants, and we need you to make that connection happen. Think of yourselves as the chief inspiration officers for VtSHARES. Your job is to help employees find the information they need to make the best choice for their pledge. In years past, the focus has been on giving. And while that is the final goal, the real magic happens when an employee understands the impact they can make on someone's life. When you help an employee make a choice that changes lives, we all win.
The campaign ambassadors have a role that will be a little more technical in nature. While we are asking you to be the champion in your agency or department, we are also asking you to be the point of contact in your department that will be the liaison between the committee and the employee. Depending on the size of your department, you may find that recruiting some volunteers in your different divisions may help in order to deliver the messages. What this might look like is being the person that people come to when they can't seem to figure out how to donate or where to find the directory. So it will be important for you all to know where to find this information and how to use it.
There are a few best practices that we have seen work time and time again. One powerful piece is to focus on participation, and the dollars will follow. What if even 10% more of your department or agency participated this year? How would that change your overall giving? We've also found that this is a great opportunity for leadership to do what they do best: lead. Ask your director, commissioner, or deputy, or other leadership to send an email personally asking staff to join them in support of VtSHARES. Or, if you have a passionate staff person, ask them to help you in spreading the word and reminding your colleagues to pledge. This year's paperless pledge form may require a few more reminders than the paper pledge form did in the past. Thank you is also a powerful tool and can be more effective than "can you?" Thank those who already give, whether it's through VtSHARES, through volunteering, or outside of a payroll deduction. Recognition and appreciation of the contributions people make every day through their own work or their own life is a great starting point. Everyone appreciates acknowledgement. No one knows your agency or department like you do. So if your team responds well to goals, use the goals given to you by the committee to motivate people. If you, like me, are motivated by games, contests, or the promise of some cookies at the end, consider ways to team up with your coworkers to make the campaign fun. VtSHARES is about celebrating how we can all do good in the world, and there are many unique ways to make it fun and help connect Vermonters to the resources they need. Think about what might work for your group.
We've talked about what it means to be a campaign ambassador and the importance of your role in the campaign. But you may now be asking, how does this actually translate to my daily work? What is it that I have to know? Where do I go to find more information? What exactly are the changes and how are they different than what we've done in the past? Well, the first change is that you may have noticed that you've not received a key packet of information this year, or pledge cards for that matter. That's because this year we are going electronic. The committee has worked with partners to develop an online form that will live on the VtSHARES website. Rather than handing out paper pledge cards to employees, we will be directing employees to the site where they can access the charity directory, read success stories, and fill out the pledge form there. This means that your role is exceptionally crucial this year because it is you who will need to make sure that the employees in your agencies or departments are aware of this change. Now, if an employee needs to use a paper pledge card, that is still an option for this year. It is preferred that they would try to steer them towards entering it electronically, but if they insist on paper, a paper pledge form can be downloaded on the website. And the same process for the paper pledge card follows the same process as last year. And lastly, just a few helpful pieces of information. Unfortunately, the campaign can no longer accept checks. If the employee is retiring within the next calendar year, they should sign up for a one-time deduction. If an employee leaves state government within the year they are signed up for ongoing deductions, they can contact their umbrella agency or the coordinating committee to pay the remaining pledged amount. PINs will be dispersed at the conclusion of the campaign.
On behalf of the umbrellas and charities throughout Vermont, I want to extend our thanks to each and every one of you. The generosity of state employees is what makes VtSHARES a huge success each year. And you, campaign ambassadors, are the people that fuel the engine of giving that contributes nearly $250,000 to help Vermonters every year. Thank you for all that you do and for your help this year.
Hello, and welcome to the VtSHARES website, where Vermonters help Vermonters. This video will walk through how to navigate the site in order to donate to an approved charity through payroll deduction. Go to the VtSHARES website by typing in the address bar, VtSHARES, VtSHARES.vermont.gov. The first step is to determine what approved charities you would like to donate to. You can do this by selecting the charity icon on the home page. You will then be brought to the donations page. Scroll down and select the approved Vermont Charities link. You will then be brought to a list of approved charities listed by county. Select the county you wish to view. You can also search for a charity by selecting Ctrl F and typing in the name of the charity. If you don't see your desired charity, email the coordinating committee about recruiting them for next year's campaign. Once you have found your desired charity or charities, write down or copy the 5-digit code and name. For example, 12-268 is the Vermont Food Bank. More information about the charity can be found on their website. A link to their website and contact information is available through a link on the VtSHARES website. Return to the top of the screen to open the pledge form. You can access the pledge form by selecting Donate on the left-hand navigation pane. Scroll down and select the pledge form. This will open the pledge form. Begin filling out the pledge form by entering your first, middle, and last name in the fields. You can move to the next field by using your mouse or hitting the Tab key. You can move to the next field by using your mouse or hitting the Tab key. Enter your employee ID number and move to the next field. Your employee ID number is a 5-digit number. Using the drop-down menu, select your department. Move to the next field. Enter your Vermont State email address and move to the charity information. Begin to fill in the charity information by entering the charity number you recorded while selecting a charity. The charity number is a 5-digit number. Once entered, move to the charity name field. Enter the charity name as shown and move to the charity amount field. Indicate the amount you wish to donate. This amount should be the annual amount you wish to contribute and not the per paycheck amount. Continue entering any additional charities in the same way you entered the first charity. Once you have finished adding charities, select Next. Your total pledge will appear on this page with payment options. Indicate whether or not you would like to be acknowledged for your gift. This means that your name and home address will be shared with the charity you selected, and you will receive a letter in the mail that you can retain for tax purposes. Indicate whether or not you would like the VtSHARES contributor gift. Indicate whether you would like this to be a one-time donation taken from your first paycheck in January, or if you would like a 26 pay period deduction. If you choose the 26 pay period deduction option, the amount per paycheck that would be deducted will appear below. Authorize the state of Vermont to deduct the amount shown, beginning with the first paycheck in January by checking the box. Select Next to submit your donation. A confirmation will display, and you will receive an email confirmation shortly. Click Home to return to the VtSHARES site or exit.